Wide area network.
A wide area network is a network that covers a broad area using leased telecommunication lines. Business and government entities utilize WANs to relay data among employees, clients, buyers, and suppliers from various geographical locations. In essence, this mode of telecommunication allows a business to effectively carry out its daily function regardless of location. The Internet can be considered a WAN as well, and is used by businesses, governments, organizations, and individuals for almost any purpose imaginable. Related terms for other types of networks are personal area networks, PANs, local area networks, LANs, campus area networks, CANs, or metropolitan area networks, MANs, which are usually limited to a room, building, campus or specific metropolitan area, for example, a city, respectively.
Design options.
The textbook definition of a WAN is a computer network spanning regions, countries, or even the world. However, in terms of the application of computer networking protocols and concepts, it may be best to view WANs as computer networking technologies used to transmit data over long distances, and between different LANs, MANs and other localized computer networking architectures. This distinction stems from the fact that common LAN technologies operating at layer 1/2, such as the forms of Ethernet or Wi-Fi, are often geared towards physically localized networks, and thus cannot transmit data over tens, hundreds or even thousands of miles or kilometers. WANs do not just necessarily connect physically disparate LANs. A CAN, for example, may have a localized backbone of a WAN technology, which connects different LANs within a campus. This could be to facilitate higher bandwidth applications, or provide better functionality for users in the CAN. WANs are used to connect LANs and other types of networks together, so that users and computers in one location can communicate with users and computers in other locations. Many WANs are built for one particular organization and are private. Others, built by Internet service providers, provide connections from an organization's LAN to the Internet. WANs are often built using lease lines. At each end of the lease line, a router connects the LAN on one side with a second router within the LAN on the other. Lease lines can be very expensive. Instead of using lease lines, WANs can also be built using less costly circuit switching or packet switching methods. Network protocols including TCP/IP deliver transport and addressing functions. Protocols including packet over SONET SDH, MPLS, ATM and frame relay are often used by service providers to deliver the links that are used in WANs. X25 was an important early WAN protocol, and is often considered to be the grandfather of frame relay as many of the underlying protocols and functions of X25 are still in use today, with upgrades, by frame relay. Academic research into wide area networks can be broken down into three areas: mathematical models, network emulation and network simulation. Performance improvements are sometimes delivered via wide area file services or WAN optimization.
Connection technology options.
Several options are available for WAN connectivity. Transmission rates have increased over time and will continue to increase. Around 1960 a 110-bit bits per second line was normal on the edge of the WAN, while core links of 56 kbits to 64 kbits were considered fast. At this moment, 2014, households are connected to the Internet with ADSL or cable at speeds ranging from 1 bits to 100 bits, and the connections in the core of a WAN can range from 1 bits to 100 bits. Recently, with the proliferation of low-cost of Internet connectivity, many companies and organizations have turned to VPN to interconnect their networks, creating a WAN in that way. Companies such as Citrix, Cisco, New Edge Networks and Checkpoint offer solutions to create VPN networks.